So the protein is a lie to make us consume flesh.
One of the deepest spells ever cast on humanity. The obsession with protein, especially from animals, wasn't born from ancient wisdom. It was planted by modern industrial empires that needed to justify killing, selling, and eating flesh while masking it as health. Ancient spiritual teachings across the world warned against flesh eating, not for it. They didn't promote protein, they promoted purity. So where did the lie begin? The modern protein myth exploded in the late 1800s and early 1900s, right when meat and dairy industries began funding science and medical schools. Around the same time, rock took over the American education system. Plant-based wisdom was removed. Flesh-based nutrition was added. Textbooks were rewritten. Doctors were trained to ignore the body's natural detox wisdom and treat food like a mechanical fuel, not sacred frequency. And who was behind this spiritually? Ancient texts like the Gospel of the Nazarenes and the Essene Gospels say clearly, eating dead flesh pollutes the temple. Yeshua is recorded saying, "Do not eat the flesh of dead animals, for it will darken the light within you." The Book of Enoch, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and even Genesis 1:29 show the original law, fruits, seeds, herbs, the food of Eden. No flesh. The ancients knew. Animal protein anchors the soul to the lower realms. So why the obsession? Because meat is a spiritual trap. When you consume fear, pain, and blood, you vibrate in the same field that feeds dark forces. Entities like the archons described in Gnostic texts feed on that frequency. And those same forces influence earthly rulers, industries, and religions. By convincing humanity it needs animal protein to survive, they made the masses complicit in their own enslavement. Truth is, all essential amino acids exist in plants. Nuts, seeds, legumes. Ancient yogis, mystics, and prophets knew this. They didn't just survive on plants, they thrived. Their minds were sharp, their dreams were clear, their pineal glands stayed open, their vibrations stayed high. The protein lie isn't about science, it's about soul control. Because if they can keep you craving flesh, they can keep you from ascending. And that's the part they never wanted you to remember.